Hi everyone, it's Tim from Philhoff & Travel here. We're joined by Christa, who's just returned from a wonderful trip to Antarctica, and she's going to answer a few questions, hopefully, get you excited about going along there too. So Christa, you've been to Antarctica before. What was it that made you want to go back again?
Well, it was 11 years ago that I went, and I can remember the experience as magical. And given the opportunity to host a trip with APT and Philhoff & Travel, I just wanted to go to see if it was as good as the first time. And it was amazing, absolutely exceeded expectations again.
So how did Antarctica change your view of the world?
I don't know if you're aware, or if people are aware, there is an Antarctic Treaty, which means that any of the operators that do go down to Antarctica have to keep the area pristine. So with that, they talk about the environment, the ships that go down there, how you're not allowed to litter or leave anything. And I think it just shows that this beautiful part of our planet is kept so pristine, and you would love a little bit of that to rub off in our current world. So recycling, taking care of our environment is very, very important. It's beautiful.
So before we move on to the cruise part of your trip, what was the thing that surprised you most, or was there something that you just didn't expect that really, really captured you?
Well, I expected a really nice hotel, and as you know, we were with the APT special charter, but I stayed in Buenos Aires for 2 nights before the cruise at the Alvia Palace in Buenos Aires. It was clearly the nicest hotel I have ever stayed at. The service was spectacular. The rooms, everybody just loved the absolute luxury of that hotel. So it was a beautiful way to come and rest after the flight and enjoy a little bit of Buenos Aires, the tango show, before we headed down on our charter flight to Ushuaia.
Sounds like a good start to the trip.
Oh, it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
So we've heard a little bit about prior to the trip. What was the experience like on board LeBoreal?
Again, I don't know more adjectives, but sensational, outstanding, very personalised. It was beautifully handled from the time we left the plane. We had transfers down to the cruise ship, and the captain and his assistant met us at the gangway, which was so personalised. It was beautiful. And then the staff showed us to the cabin, showed us how everything worked, and every day the staff were so special, so caring, and so friendly, as though it came naturally to them. So that was, it was a beautiful cruise ship, and I will look forward to travelling on her or her sister ships anywhere in the world. My fellow travellers were very surprised. You could go up to the bridge on the cruise ship anytime, day or night. In fact, you're encouraged to do so, learn how the ship works. And the day that we cruised through the sea ice was a spectacular day. And we were standing on the bridge as the ship was just cutting through the thinnest ice. So they were wonderful. They really welcomed everybody there.
So it sounds like you get a real first-person perspective of that particular experience, just as the captain and crew would see it.
It was just like going on your own private yacht, and you had your private crew just to look after you. So when we saw the humpback whales and the minke whales, there was so many animals to be seen out there. The captain would just wake everybody or tell everybody there's whales on port side. No need to hurry, because he would just steer the ship around, and we could watch the whales for an hour or so. It's superb.
Just beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely superb.
Having experienced Antarctica from the luxury of your cruise ship, what's one thing that you know now that you wish you had have known before you left?
Well, when you order your parkas online before you go, because you do get some jackets, there's also an opportunity to order some walking sticks.
Okay.
And I probably would have ordered those, not because it's overly difficult, but just gives you a bit of stability on some of the landings. I probably took too many warm clothes, as in skivvies and things, because there is a laundry on board. You don't need to carry that much. You can easily have it laundered at very reasonable prices. But I probably didn't take enough summer things.
Is that right?
Because the ship is still beautiful, climatised, so we could easily have t-shirts and three-quarter pants while you're travelling around the cruise ships.
So if there was someone who was just considering visiting Antarctica and they hadn't quite made up their mind, what would you say to them?
Spend 3 hours with me, I'll tell you all about it. No, seriously, go sooner rather than later. While it's a protected area and it is stunning, you never know if there's an ice movement or if there's freezing that you can't get into some of the beautiful bays that we saw. Enjoy it while you've got good health, because you don't want to regret never going. It's just stunning, absolutely stunning.
It's like no place on earth.
Like no place on our beautiful planet, yeah. Stunning. And look who I brought home.
And look, we even have a stowaway who came home with us.
We did.
Well, there you go. That's a quick wrap up from Christa on her amazing trip to Antarctica with APT and cruising on LeBoreal. We hope that inspires you to make your way down there yourself. It sounds like just a wonderful place. So if you need any more information from any of the team, just contact your local Phil Hoffman Travel branch or visit pht.com.au. Thanks so much, Christa.
Thanks, Tim, and we look forward to hearing from you.